when he goes through a phase in his life where he's ignoring women, it's like a light, but like a switch goes off where the man becomes irresistible out of nowhere. It's like dudes that be like, yo, I think I'm handsome all of a sudden. Like, I don't know what happened. I'm getting money now. I'm not chasing no girls in my life. And now all of a sudden, I'm getting the twirl of the hair at work. Now the girl at the cash register is batting the eyelashes and all of that. And unfortunately, that's something in y'all nature that I don't think that y'all are always ready to confront. There's something in y'all that chases guys that are not interested in y'all. And so a lot of guys now have changed their strategy to trying to be the guy that's not interested in y'all so that y'all could chase them. It's an easier strategy. And it's much less stress involved in that strategy. Because think about it, right? I could spend my money trying to take X amount of women on dates, right? Or I could spend that same money buying myself new clothes and jewelry. If I spend that same money I would have spent taking a bunch of women on dates trying to court them on clothes and jewelry, guess what? The same girls I would have been trying to take on dates are going to be chasing me because I'm the dude with the fly clothes and jewelry. So that's what I'm saying. Guys are learning, you know what? I could chase women or I could chase money. I never lose women chasing money, but I lose money chasing women.
Mentality. It's about mentality. Every man doesn't think like that. But when it comes to women chasing men, like, I don't have that issue, so I can't even speak on that. I've never really chased a man. I've been pursued by men.
You probably haven't found a guy that you like that much yet.
That's not true. Maybe I just haven't centered my life around men. Maybe
you gotta accept that
you haven't met one that you liked enough to center your life around.
I'm sorry, respectfully, I don't know if I don't know how old you are.
36.
But I'm sorry.
I'm 36.
I'm someone that does believe that time allows for more experience, and the more you experience, the more you travel, the more shit you learn, the more unfamiliar spaces you put yourself in, the more well-rounded you become, and the more you know. And Kelly and I probably linked because we carry ourselves in similar fashions, right? Like, and we met years ago. We were both on a date with another guy. Like, she was on a date with one guy, I was on a date with another guy. They were friends, and her and I ended up being friends. Like, there are women that exist that do not have these problems and that won't cause you the problems that you're used to having with women.
Sure.
I'm curious to know the between the two other men on this panel right now, is this you all's perspective of pursuing women and being pursued as well? Because I can be open-minded and believe that it's not all men thinking like this. I'm hoping.
Well,
it's not my mindset, it's my experience.
But okay, well, let me hear. I just want to hear an alternative experience, or if yours is a universal one.
So my frame of thinking and my sort of my mindset is that I've kind of built myself, in a particular type of way to be attractive, and it not only conversationally, not physically, but also networking wise in every aspect, right? You know what I'm saying? I think it's very important not to be a one-trick pony. Just having money is not enough. Just dressing well is not enough. I think you need to become the whole package, right? You need to take care of yourself, just like at the beginning of the show, like Lapeef always promote, taking care of your skin, taking care of your beard, looking well, presenting well, grooming. It's very important. You do not know how often I get compliments when I put on a suit and I go out to dinner.
Real far.
I get a lot of compliments every single time, and that feels good. You know what I'm saying? And it also signals to people that I take good care of myself and I take myself serious. So therefore, I want you to respect me the way I respect myself, and then vice versa. With that being said, with the whole approaching thing, if you're packaging the type of way, or you move in a particular type of way, you're going to attract a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? Some women, you're going to attract everything, good, bad, and indifferent. but it's upon you to discern the type of people that you want to give your energy to, that you want to give your time to, and how you navigate those interactions. When it comes to approaching women, in terms of where I talked about earlier about sending signal, choosing signals and stuff like that. I show up to places and I'll go up to the bar. They know my order, and I'll see two friends, two women to my right. They're sitting there. I was like, "What are they having this evening?" And they're like, "Oh, they're having so and so." I was like, "Do me a favor, make sure you send them around over to them, and you send them around over, and that's an icebreaker to
Game.
start, right? You start, that's an icebreaker. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, et cetera, et cetera. That opens up dialogue, which therefore opens up, questions and opportunities to just interact and have conversations. Because once you start talking and you sound interesting and you have things of value to talk about, they're going to find you attractive just because you present well, you talk well, and everything else that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level of confidence. And that's one thing that I want men to also develop is an abundance mindset. Because I approach a woman and I find her attractive or she looks nice this evening and she denies my advances, I'm not about to break down and and shut down. It's okay. You take it for what it is. You know what I'm
Beat
saying?
her up because they crazy out here.
And just you just turn to the side and be like, "Hey, how you doing this evening?" And you just keep the night moving. The comment that I made at the beginning, talking about how there are more women outside than men. If one says no, it's okay. Just have a conversation with the next, or put yourself in an opportunity to have dialogue with another. It's about developing an abundance mindset. Because one says no, that's okay. Two might say no. It's okay, cool. Just keep that thing moving. I'm not going to allow that to determine or shut down my personal confidence, right? Because at the end of the day, they could be having a bad day. They probably just got bad news 15 minutes before I even walked in the door, right? There are so many factors that come into play that are outside of your control. But what you can control is how you carry yourself and how you talk to them, right? And then next time you might see them around, they'll be like, "Damn, you look good." I know you approached, but I just wasn't in the mood. Like something happened to me, and it's like, oh, it's okay. Like, there are people who have those types of moments, and like I don't really get bogged down into those. But I don't look at that as being chased. I think that's putting yourself in opportunities to
yourself in position.
yeah, right. And women are going to, drop the handkerchief or, wink an eye or send you choosing signals, right? That they're interested in, like, to approach. But again, goes back to there are a lot of women who don't do that effectively or do that well, right? And some men kind of who don't have a whole lot of experience with navigating women are going to fumble and sort of. I can see both sides. That's just my perspective.
I guess it's on me now. I think people gotta understand that choosing signals don't always come right away. Sometimes you do gotta position yourself. If I see something I like, I'm gonna go after it, right? And based off how the conversation goes, then a signal may arise. But sometimes people may not just be noticing you, and it may not be intentionally. It just might not be what they own. So that's why I think it comes into play where you gotta position yourself. There are some women that do chase, but it's kind of selective, man. I'm the type of person that when I'm in a room or I'm around people, I like to kind of take how it's coming to me. So however things are coming to me, then that's how I'm gonna assess the situation as far as how I'm gonna go about it. If it's something that I really like, I'm gonna go after it. If it's something, I'm trying to see if I can get her attention and see if I get that choosing signal. If I get it, then I know it's game time. If not, then oh well. You just keep it moving. It's just part of the game. It's part of life. It's how people flirt, date. Some women are more flirtatious, some are not. Some people are more laid back. They do want you to come talk to them. And then if you come talk to them and then if you get that choosing signal, then you can just continue further in the conversation. So I don't get too hung up on one way. I just want to be well versed no matter the situation. If I'm sensing that she's not attracted to me or she doesn't want to be around me, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste either of our time because clearly she doesn't want to be bothered. If she curves you, you just, all right, well, you have a nice day and keep it moving. So everything is always situational when it comes to me. And I have no problem approaching a woman if I want it that bad. I'm gonna shoot my shot.